Well, hello there, Proco here again, playing some more Minecraft Survival on our Bedrock realm. As you can see, we are in a different place today. We are out at the witch farm, which I've now finished and is now working. So we'll jump down, because I've got my little AFK box built up here. If we jump down here, we'll be able to see the sort of basics of it. So really, all I've done is obviously found my witch hut, which I found off a chunk base, which is a very handy tool, and I've closed up all the windows in it, as you can see, so it's a nice dark area inside. And all I've done really is put in some pistons onto the floor, so that if we knock this out, you'll be able to see. If we just wait a minute, you'll see the floor will retract for a split second and then close up again. So all that's doing is letting the witches spawn on the floor, opening it up and dropping them. I think it's about 30 odd blocks that I'm dropping them here just to kill them. Very simple hopper clock here that we've got that just pulses a signal through here. We've got a wee inverter with a torch just so the pistons are extended by default and the clock pulses them to close. Got it on quite a fast clock actually. I think there's only about 20 odd items in the hoppers. It seems to give the best rates. So if we jump down and see the bottom part of it, I haven't tidied any of this up yet. It's obviously still bare bones from when I built it. As you can see, I was testing different levels, but down here seems to be the sweet spot, and hopefully nothing. Now, there is a slime chunk around the back here, which I've left for now because I was running low on slimes. And seeing as I was out here quite a lot, I wanted to clear it out. May need to go and have a hunt for them to find them. They're usually about here. Right, so, oh, jeez, oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Had to just go around and do a bit of clearing out, as you can see. Got myself some more slime balls. I'm picking up drops from standing here as well, but as you can see, the rates are pretty good when you're the only one on and everything's you know, all the hostile mobs are cleared out. So here comes another one. I mean, it's nothing super major, but you know, it works and it's reliable, and that was a double, so yep, as you can see, it's coming through quite nicely. You do get a lot of junk though, lots of spider's eyes and sugar and sticks, so many sticks and glass bottles and stuff, but you do a good stint here, you get a good amount. I mean, probably an overnight or it'll be, I would say, about 6 or 7 stacks of gunpowder, maybe the same in glowstone and redstone as well, which is great, and it keeps us going, keeps us flying, which is the main thing. But anyway, we will move upstairs because, as you can see, this place is a mess. So what I really need to now do is start tidying this up and making it look good. And I have an idea for what I want to do. Obviously this is a witch hut and it's actually in the tiniest bit of swamp imaginable. It starts about here somewhere and just rounds around in a circle. And then the rest of the swamp is off over that way, so there's like a big bit that comes in. That was stupid. So it's not quite all swampland, But what I fancy doing is basically I've got some stone pillars out, and there's another set behind the mountain over there. But they're basically, I think it's 5 chunks in a cross shape. What I would like to do is basically build a big dome over the whole thing, and terraform everything inside to look more swampy and witch hutty and kind of thing, and build the witch hut up a bit bigger to hide all the redstone and stuff, and make it into something rather fancy. Now, what I'm probably going to do is I've been doing live streams of this build, most of it, obviously some things like this box and stuff I haven't, because that's rather boring to watch. I've also been just finished doing some resource gathering, so that video was uploading just now, that was another live stream. So what I now need to do is go away and smelt all the stuff down, smelt all the sand that I gathered down into glass, and then probably I'll start laying this thing out. So I will be back once I've got the rough layout done. Possibly need to dig out some mountains and things, but I will be back. Well, hello, we are back. It has been a couple of days. Been doing a lot of work over the weekend with one of my server mates. You can also see, and I did steal his beacon, which I promise I will put back when we're finished, which won't be long. It should be pretty soon. Finished digging now, so I don't really need it anymore, so I will go and put that back. But as you can see, the hill is now gone. Yep, me and him spent a couple of days on and off and digging it all out and leveling it out so that I can build and terraform in here. I have also got near enough the whole perimeter of the dome place. There's just a wee portion of it here where the hill's a bit higher that I've not got the full way around yet, but it does give you a good sense of the scale of what I'm building. So this dome is 114 from that side to that side, and then the same that way and that way. So that means it's going to be, I think, about 60 odd. If I've done my maths right, it's just nearly 60 blocks high, which is pretty cool. And I am going to quickly cut over and show you the website that I used to plan all this out, because, well, we're playing a game built around square blocks. Making circles is hard enough, never mind making spheres. So give me 2 seconds and I will jump over onto that software and let you see what it looks like. Okay, so when I am at the generator, so this is called plots.co.uk. I will put a link down below for you. But basically what this lets you do is pick sort of what size you want. So I went 114 and it generates you a sphere. So it lets you cut down so you can look at individual, you can look and see what it's going to look like. But basically what I am doing is taking it halfway. So I'm taking the top half, and then if you click over here you get 2D, and it gives you a lovely idea of how you need to place your blocks. And all you need to do is slowly scroll through them, and as you can see it changes as you go, which is absolutely brilliant, and takes you through it, and it also gives you a nice 3D view as well. So that's a very handy tool. They also do have many different things, so they've got other shapes and stuff that you can get, which is brilliant as well. So it's a very handy tool. Link will be down below, so have a look at that. It's a brilliant tool for you to use. Anyway, I'm going to get back to placing some blocks, and we'll maybe see you in a minute when I'm finished. Well guys, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. I've kind of run out of time. The amount of time I spent digging this out is eating into my recording time this week. But what I will keep doing, I will keep working on all of this stuff, getting this dome built up and getting tidied up down below. There are a few bits that I need to clear out. There's a few slime chunks that have appeared that are clogging up the mob cap and things like that, so there's a few bits and pieces just to make it efficient. But I will do them off camera because they're rather boring to watch. Probably next episode, what I'm probably going to be starting to do is look at item storage and things like that. How I can get it all hopefully up nearer the surface, and also get it all sorted out into the relative items, and keeping it all neat and tidy because there's a lot of junk coming through it. But anyway, that will be for another episode, so I will see you next time. Don't forget to like the video, and if you're really liking the content, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.